And God responds to him in verse 14 and says, I am who I am. Tell them I am has sent me to you. So what does this mean? It's mentioned twice, I am, I am. And then a third time later in the verse, I am has sent me to you. So now all three of those I ams are a Hebrew verb that means to be. To be. And then you get to verse 15 and he says, God said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel, the Lord, all caps, the God of the Father, God of your fathers. And that Lord is a variation of this verb to be, would simply mean, it literally means someone who is. If you transliterate it, into the consonants of it was spelled Y-H-W-H, what we know as Yahweh. This is the name of God. I am Yahweh. And like all of God's names, it's not just a name. Like my name is just David. Hey, I'm David. There's a couple of cool symbolisms just as it relates to the Bible, but in and of itself, it's just like, I'm David. I am has a lot more meaning to it. Yahweh actually has some substance to it. And that's what we're going to dive into. The first, I am meaning. When God says he is Yahweh, what he's saying is, I am holy. You remember Moses comes into the bush and he says, Moses, take off your sandals because the ground in which you walk upon is holy ground. Now, that cave or ground wasn't holy in and of itself. That ground is holy because the presence of God is there. This is the same thing about this church building. It's not holy in and of itself. In and of itself, it's drywall, some crazy floral, flowery seats, and that's it. But when the presence of God is here, that's what makes this place holy. So the presence of God is what makes it holy. What makes this place Moses is standing on as holy.